Hello friends, welcome to this session. In this session, we are going to take some of the numerical problems on circular shaft, basically for a power transmission in the unit of torsion. In the earlier video lecture, we understood about that torsion formula, torsion equation, and also the safest torque applied to the shaft for the hollow shaft as well as for the circular solid shaft. So in this problem, we will take circular shaft. Basically, in this particular unit, we are focusing on to the torsion for only circular shaft. So let us take first problem. A circular shaft of 60 mm diameter is running at 150 rpm. If the shear stress is not to exceed 50 MPa, find the power which can be transmitted by the shaft. So here in this problem, we want to determine the how much power that shaft can be transmitted. So in the problem, the given diameter of the shaft, capital D is the diameter of the shaft, 60 mm. Speed of the shaft, that number of revolution 150, capital N value is given. Shear stress is not to exceed 50 MPa, means maximum shear stress is 50 MPa, or that MP is nothing but Newton per mm square, that 50 Newton per mm square. We know that torque transmitted by the shaft means that safest torque which that shaft can be transmitted. So that safest torque formula we are having, that T is equal to pi tau dq divided by 60. So this formula is only for the solid circular shaft. So put because in the problem the diameter of the shaft is given and the maximum shear stress is given in the problem. So we, by using this relation, we can determine the safe torque. So we'll get the value 2.12 into 10 raised to 6 Newton into mm. So first of all, convert that value, it is kilonewton meter. So Newton to kilonewton and mm to meter. So 2.12 kilonewton is mm is the final answer of the safe torque or torque transmitted by the shaft. Because this value is needed, because our ultimate aim is to determine the power transmitted by the shaft. So for that we require this torque. So we have the formula, or we have the relation, power transmitted by the shaft, capital P, that 2 pi nt divided by 60. So P is nothing but the how much power that shaft has been transmitted, and N is the number of revolution, that speed of the shaft in rpm. T is the safe torque which is transmitted by the shaft, and divided by 60. So we are having all this revolution per rpm 150 value is we know, and torque is also we determine. So put all this value here and calculate the power transmitted by the shaft. After calculation, we'll get the value 33.3 kilowatt. So this is our final answer. We want the answer of power that can be transmitted by the shaft. So that is, and always the power is represented by the different units, that watts, kilowatts, etc. We'll take second problem. Hollow shaft of external and internal diameter of 100 mm and 40 mm is transmitting power at 120 rpm. Find the power the shaft can be transmit if the shearing stress is not to exceed 50 MPa. So here this problem is for the hollow shaft. Definitely there are two diameter. One is the external diameter, another is the internal diameter. That values are given, and that power which is transmitting at speed of 120 rpm, and we have to determine the again power that shaft can transmit. In the given external diameter 100 mm, internal diameter 40 mm, speed of the shaft, that is capital N, 120 rpm. Allowable shear stress is nothing but the shear stress 50 MPa or 50 Newton per mm square. First of all, before going to the directly power transmission, we require the torque value or torque transmitted by the shaft. So the torque transmitted by the shaft we can determine by using this relation, though this shaft is the hollow shaft, that's why our torque transmitted, this formula is like this: T is equal to pi into tau divided by 16, d raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4 divided by capital D. Capital D is the external diameter, small d is the internal diameter. Tau is the allowable shear stress in the shaft. So put all this value here, so after solving we'll get the torque value 9.56 into 10 raised to 6 Newton into mm. So if you want to convert that value in kilonewton meter, so you can convert, and the value is 9.56 kilonewton into meter. Finally, our aim is to determine the power transmitted by the shaft. That's why we take the relation that P is equal to 2 pi nt divided by 60. So this relation is for the power transmitted by the shaft. So in this relation, that n is the number of revolutions. After that, T is the torque transmitted by the shaft. So both of these value we are already having, or we determine that torque. Put this value in this equation, and after solving we will get the power transmitted by the shaft, and that value is in kilowatt. So our final answer, our final requirement is power transmitted by the shaft, which is 120 kilowatts. We'll take one more problem. We'll read first of all the problem: that solid circular shaft of 100 mm diameter is transmitting 120 kilowatt at 150 rpm. Find the intensity of the shear stress in the shaft. In this problem, they asked to determine the intensity of the shear stress, means tau is the intensity of the shear stress in the shaft that we have to determine. Diameter of the shaft is given 100 mm. Power is given 150. Power is given 100 and yes, wait for a minute, that power is also given. Speed of the shaft is given, that is 150 rpm, right? So put the value, all this value, because we know that torque transmitted by the shaft is capital T, small tau is the intensity of the shear stress in the shaft. So power transmitted by the shaft, capital P, we know this relation. We are already having the values of P, that is power, which is 120 kilowatt. N is the number of revolutions, are already given 150. Torque, which is given, no, sorry, torque is not given. So we have to determine first of all the torque. We are getting the relation 15.7 T, because torque is not given in the problem. So T is equal to 120 divided by 15.7, 7.64 kilonewton into meter. So this value will get, because all other values are given in the problem. So 7.64 into 10 raised to 6 Newton into mm. So you can convert this kilonewton meter easily into Newton mm. So finally we got the value of torque transmitted by the shaft. So but this is not the end of our problem. In the problem they ask intensity of the shear stress in the shaft, means we have to determine the intensity of the shear stress tau. We know that torque transmitted by the shaft relation, that T is equal to pi tau d cube divided by 16. So already T torque we determined in the above relation. So put that value 7.64 into 10 raised to 6 is equal to pi into tau into d cube divided by 16. So there is only one unknown, that is a tau, which is the intensity of the shear stress. Diameter of the shaft is given. Put that diameter, which is 100 mm, so 100 raised to 3, and after solving whole relation, we can have a value of tau, which is 7.64 divided by 0.196. The final value is 39 Newton per mm square. So this Newton per mm square we can convert into, so this is same, that 39 Newton per mm square is nothing but 39 MPa. So MPa and Newton per mm square, that both of these units are same. So you can determine, so we calculated the tau, that shear stress, intensity of the shear stress, finally the 39 MPa, that is a megapascal. So that's it, because we studied here that intensity of the shear stress as well as power transmitted by the shaft formula, as well as the safe torque formula, or torque transmitted by the shaft for the solid circular shaft as well as for the hollow circular shaft. So basically in this unit we are only discussing onto the circular shaft of a circular shaft, um, for the torsion or torsion of a circular shaft. So that's why we have taken both of these problem, solid shaft, solid circular shaft as well as hollow circular shaft, and we use the relation, firstly that power transmitted by the shaft, and which is this relation, and after that safe torque or torque transmitted by the shaft for the solid shaft as well as hollow shaft. So we have completed the problem here. Thank you very much.